first heard from my mom, it's like I just woke up and then my mom told me, oh, you know, actually there's a very serious mass shooting like in Las Vegas, like about 50 people died. And I'm like, wow, that's so, like, I'm so shocked.
I think that it's becoming all too common, and it's really sad, and I think both of us feel really, we've been talking about it, and it makes us feel really sad, and that our country's at this point.
I don't think it's going to stop the hatred. The hatred is coming from elsewhere, but the tools to express your hatred should definitely be regulated.
And where do you think?
I just don't understand how our country, and we're built on this freedom and this idea of freedom, and which I think everyone should have, but there's no reason that we need to have these automatic weapons out. These are killing machines, and we're just turning on ourselves, and we're just going to keep on dividing when we don't work apart. So.
I'm actually unaware of the Las Vegas shooting that happened actually from Montreal, so American news. Yeah, they do happen sometimes in Canada, but they are very isolated problems, and I don't know, the FP, I think it is, the gun policy control of America is very, let's say, reckless when it comes to personal freedom and gun control. And it seems to be that having more guns on the market doesn't solve the problem. It hasn't.
Really past heartbreak, When I heard about it, at first I didn't understand what was going on. It was like a shooting again, but I really hope it's a call to action at any rate. I've been waiting and waiting for gun control to really come to the forefront of lawmakers' minds, and I'm actually from Texas, so I have a lot of friends that don't think it's ever going to happen, and with our president.
Well, that's pretty much how I feel about it. It's an emergency, right? The country's in an emergency. Got to do something. I mean, mental illness has been brought up a lot, but other countries also have people who are mentally ill, and this doesn't happen. Why? Because of the gun laws. So of course we have to look after people, who have mental issues. I mean, that's number one. Newtown happened, and you think, can it get any worse? Every day there's a shooting. The numbers are crazy. They're through the roof, and no other developed country has these issues. You look at all over the world, you look at the statistics, you look at the data, look at what happened in Australia after the Tasmania shooting. They banned certain guns. The government actually paid people to hand in their guns, and there has hardly been, it's maybe a handful of people that have been shot since then. That's 20 years.